Thankfully, the government of President Muhammad Buhari has woken up to the realization that we must, as a people, go beyond merely celebrating our achievements. He has taken steps to stamp the significance of our commitment to democracy by institutionalizing the day in our consciousness and by documenting June 12 as Democracy Day, in recognition of the importance of the election of June 12, 1993, to where we are today. President Buhari has further broken away from the denial syndrome of his predecessors, who refused to recognize and honor the heroic role of late Chief MKO Abiola as the catalyst of what the country enjoys today. Mr. President's choice of actions has placed Abiola on the list of Nigeria's past presidents as of today, which is something that will encourage even more patriots to be willing to lay their lives to defend democracy. These developments that have elated Nigerians across class, ethnic, religious, and political divides. It is, however, alarming that there's a pocket of evil people that are saddened by the very fact that Nigeria's democracy has survived their repeated assault on it, which has made their intentions to about 2 decades of continued democracy to fail serially. So toxic is their bad wish for the country that they are unable to hide their disappointments and anger that the country is on the path of thriving in spite of their willful acts of sabotage against the nation. These axis of evil have in recent times spoken through 2 former presidents, and we want to let you know these people, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo and Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. It is interesting that these are men that Nigeria have the misfortune of enduring as leaders for 14 out of the 20 years of democratic rule. These are men under whose administration Nigerians were almost misled to believe that democracy is synonymous with corruption. They presided over 14 years of the country being parceled out to friends and family. Government funds became ATM where they, their associates and cronies, withdraw money to finance their debased lifestyles. 5, that henceforth and seriously, Nigerians should declare former President Obasanjo and Goodluck Jonathan as persona non gratas and not accord either of them any respect either in public places as former presidents or elder statesmen. This stance shall persist until such a time that all the sponsors of terrorism, either directly or indirectly, are unraveled in the country. 6, that the federal government should henceforth not extend any invitation to state functions to any of either Obasanjo or Goodluck for using their position in the past to enrich themselves and families to the detriment of the common masses of our beloved country. 7, that the federal government notifies friends and partners of Nigeria to stop further transactions and interactions with both men or risk being enemies of Nigeria. Countries that continue to hobnob with either men will have proven that they are the international components that are fanning the embers of security breaches in Nigeria. Number 8, that no Nigerian will be harassed, arrested, persecuted, or criminalized for publicly humiliating, insulting, or taunting these men for what they have done to Nigeria. This should be a new approach, and in our view, to treating treasurers, looters, and those that have proven that they are enemies of this country. The Coalition for Nigeria movement will not stop at just making these demands. We intend to, as soon as possible, as we finish this press conference, begin to mobilize Nigerians nationwide and contact activities to get more Nigerians on board in the quest to properly criminalizing the theft of public assets and running subversive activities against the country, irrespective of who is involved. We shall also be mobilizing Nigerians to join us in piling pressure on the government of the day not to shy away from its responsibility of defending Nigeria's democracy against subversive past leaders. This is a task that requires that all sentiments are discarded while national interest takes primacy. Thank you and God bless. God bless Nigeria. Amen.
jẹ́ kí n náà wà ń bẹ̀rù. Àwọn àjòjú ọ̀gá o.